time to get down to business. Alright, what to do. Yep. Gotta be rocking that for work. Two of the most important things. Animal cards, journal, and sweatshirt because it's freezing here. And get down to business. So, one of the most important parts of my day is this right here, my journal. So what I do every morning, my routine's basically the exact same. I get up, I have a shower, brush my teeth, and then I get right into my journal. So every single day I write down what day it is. So today's January 7th. And I write down how many days I have sober. So 1,604 or 3. And I write that down. Then I write down everything about kind of that went on yesterday that evoked any type of emotion from me. Wrote down how I felt and maybe tried to figure out why I felt those ways. So I put it all down onto paper. I don't keep anything inside. I don't have any more room for any more storage in there. And I get it all down on paper. It makes me feel much better, lighter going into the day and better understanding of how I felt. I also make a gratitude list, which also starts off my day on a really good foot. And it's hard to go into a day or go to bed at night when you're thinking about positive things. So I always make a gratitude list carrying me into that day. And then next I do my animal cards. I've explained that before in the video, kind of what those are, but they're just power animals. What that means is I shuffle the cards, focus on the shuffling of the cards, kind of meditate on it, and whatever card I draw is going to give me some focus for that day. So it could be creativity or something like that. Anyways, I'll show you which card I draw. But and then that gives me something else to kind of set my intentions on throughout the day. Be a little bit more aware. If I'm stressed out, I can remind myself of that because I always take a picture of it. So great way to do that, and I'll do that now, and I'll kind of show you that once I'm done it. So the card I drew was Otter, which is pretty sweet. Surrender, let go of control. Something I have a very hard time doing. Pretty common for people that struggle with addictions and things like that, relinquishing control. So I did that, just did a quick few push-ups and sit-ups, how I start my day every day, get the blood flowing. Now it's time to head downstairs, get some food into me, and then get out the door off to work for 8 o'clock. Oh yeah, here's my big takeaways from Family Feud. Didn't get that money, but I got that little name tag in a cup, so I'm pretty hyped on that. So we'll get down to the next part of the day. Coffee's already brewing. Time to get into some vitamins, banana, and then it's time off to work. Off we go on another day. All right. Alrighty, back in the whip, ready to take on the world. So, what do I got going on today? We've got lots of bike stuff. Lots of bike stuff going on. Internet things. See what went on the world last night. Maybe I shouldn't look at that. So we'll start doing stuff like that. I think today, especially this time of year, in the bike world, this is kind of our downtime, so we're a little bit slower than usual, which in the past year, there really isn't a slow time, but a little bit slower. Oh yeah, I have to do my stocks. So I started like doing penny stocks and trading and stuff like that at the start of this week, actually. So it's been really fun. I don't have really any money invested, a very, very, very tiny amount. And but just learning how to do it. I love learning new things. I love taking on new experiences and challenges, and this is a great way for me to just learn another kind of tool and trade when I have the time, and I try to do that as much as possible. Again, for me, all of this is in everything in my life. I'm trying to level up and trying to take everything I do to a little bit next level. It just makes me a little bit more fuller of a person, well-rounded, and it's fun and exciting. And so yeah, so I have to do that this morning, and yeah, so let's head to work, get the store open, and get ready for another day. Almost time to get down to work. Nowadays, that means about 9-10 hours in a mask, so I kind of soak up these last few minutes of fresh air, because once we get down to business, we got to be in masks. That's part of being a business that was deemed essential. So as I was saying, that's part of being deemed as an essential business. We are allowed to remain open, but we do have to wear masks. We can't really have people in the store a whole lot. Lots of different restrictions, but at the end of the day, we're very lucky because we've been able to be open through all of this. So here I am by myself. Staff will start to arrive shortly, and it's just my job to make sure everything gets open properly. So, get your tills going, get the store set up properly. It usually takes about a half hour to get everything kind of said and done. Get a coffee, the important things in life. So here's just kind of a little look at what our store looks like when there's nobody in it and the lights aren't really on. So in the winter, we do carry some hockey stuff. We don't do a ton of it, but it's just kind of something to keep us busy. We really are 99% just bikes, but living in Ontario, Canada, hockey's a huge part of it, so it keeps us busy. And as you can see, we sell lots and lots and lots of bikes. This year's been wild. For most people may know that there's a major bike shortage in the world. So every bike that we basically have in stock is a 2021 model year bike. So they're all next year's bikes, or I guess this year's now. So they're all 2021 model year bikes, and they're going to be gone soon too. Like, there's going to be a shortage on those as well. So it's been a pretty wild year. It's been tough to try to facilitate all the sales because there's just not a lot of stuff out there. And we carry a lot of brands. So like the brands we carry Kona, Specialized, Cervelo, BMC, Argon 18. What else do we do? Opus, KHS. Yeah, stuff like that. So we carry a lot of different brands. Oh, Jameis. Yeah, we carry a lot of different brands. It's just, you just can't get enough bikes. So yeah, it's been wild, and it's been a trying year, but it's been very busy for us, very successful, so we can't complain. So I'm going to get started on that stuff, and I'll check back in with you shortly. Whoa! What's that dude up to? Santa Claus masked up. Put my drinks in the fridge. Keep me fresh. So this is where the mechanics work. It's cardboard day, so all that's got to go out. Building bikes non-stop. Getting ready for the season. We got some repairs. Mechanic stand, and mechanic stand. Yeah. Even in our slow time, we're still busy. And then the sub basement. Now that's a secret area I can't show you. That's where we keep all the new bikes. Now let me tell you, I go up and down those flights of stairs a lot of times. So I didn't realize that I could actually track it on my phone with my iPhone. So apparently I can actually see how many flights of stairs I do. I do a lot in a day. We'll just leave it at that. So anyways, yeah, this is kind of how my day starts off, and we're almost time to open. Just out here doing a few mainers, pre-workday warm-up. Do you believe in magic? Riding e-bikes. Absolutely beautiful day out here right now. I try to take every chance I kind of get to get outside, get some fresh air. Having a mask on all day is a little bit annoying, but it's time for lunch, get some food into me, refuel for the rest of the day. Just try to stay motivated, get hyped up. Still got 5 more hours, but been a great day so far. Lots of foot traffic in, so no complaints, but time for a little lunch break, soak up some sun, and get back to it. So now I've had a fun day trying to trade stocks. I realized that I get charged a different fee when purchasing US funds as when I sell it. So I was losing money every time I sold US funds. So hey, you live and learn. That's the whole point of me doing this, is to try to get a little experience doing it. So learned the hard way today, but we'll bounce back. Oh, 4:30. It's starting to mellow out a little bit now. Me and the crew just brought up all the cardboard from the basement. So much of it. We've been building bikes and all that jazz for the last week or so, and yeah, they've been working hard down there. But now we wait, see what the rest of the day has in store for us. Yeah, it's been a good day otherwise. Looking forward to getting home, making some dinner. Yeah, so that's the only update I got for this point in time. If there's any bikes you want to see or want me to talk about, let me know. We have lots of cool ones. We have fancy race bikes, fancy mountain bikes, gravel, hybrid, electric. So if there's any of them that catch your eye that you want to know anything about, I'm happy to discuss them with you. I can just tell now how angled my mask has been. Well, whatever. It's doing its job. It's keeping people safe, keeping me safe. Yeah, so yeah, any bikes you want to know about, bikes that are coming in the future. Like I said earlier, these are all 2021s. So these are the hottest new jams, and yeah, lots of nice stuff. It's a pretty hefty lineup. And I did a tiny bit of that. But yeah, that's what we've been doing. That's what we're doing this aft. Had to drag all that up. Clean, 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 clean. Let's do an old loop, just for old time's sake. This is where all the goodies are. You've been in business for 100 years, well, over 100 years. Get some random old stuff, which is kind of fun. Yeah. Wheels, spokes. Another fun thing. Skate repair. Whoa. That's another day. In the 6 o'clock. Also known as friggin' midnight. Some light on this situation. So that's a wrap on another day. What's going on there? For me, at the end of the day, one thing that I really like to do is just kind of like take a minute, well, especially because my car's warming up anyways, but just with like nothing on, and just take a minute just to kind of breathe and relax and kind of let everything out from the day that's kind of gone on. When I was riding every single day to and from work, that was like a great outlet for me to not have that stress. It was a major de-stressor. Riding in set me up for a good day, and then on the way home, it was just, I'd let everything out. Like I wouldn't arrive home with any tension or, you know, anger or anything like that from the day. So without being able to ride right now because of the weather, I just take a minute just to sit and decompress. And it's not like it's overly taxing, but it's just a long day, and you know, being at work for 10 hours, or it doesn't even matter what you do, any duration of time at work is long, and I just like to take a minute and just kind of sit and just breathe it out, and, you know, just relax. I can feel like the tension disappear. That way I'm arriving home
in good spirits and not bringing any of that's as much of it home with me. So that's a big thing for me, is letting it out before I get home so it doesn't affect the people in my life.
Hello, Mr. Peanut. Hello, Mr. Peanut. Peanut. Hello. 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 Yes, 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 yes. Are you happy?
Happy.
Dog's happy?
We're all
You're happy? Dog's happy? Everybody's happy?
How are
Dinner
you?
time? I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you for asking. It was a nice day. I didn't lose all my money on the stock market.
Just $5.
Oh, don't say how much I lost. It hurts my feelings.
Who's this little mutt you have with you?
This is Peanut. What's that? This is Peanut. You can tell by how wide we walk. All right, it is go time. Time to get the fitness going. We got the old Peloton machine in the house. I'm gonna rip that for a little bit. Get my legs stretched out. I need some proper attire. Bike shorts, a must for all cycling, and yeah, just kind of a riding shirt. All right, quick transfer. On the old road bike. They're quite limited now. I ride gravel bikes and mountain bikes, so I don't really ride these anymore. So they're perfect for indoor training shoes because I don't really have any use for them. So we get all strapped up here, and then we'll put in some KMs. So I had some goals set out at the start of this lockdown. So basically the start of the year, right before, that I wanted to read a couple books within the month, and then I also wanted to bike a certain number of kilometers. I've been slacking on the biking because I'm not an indoor trainer person at all, and or a Peloton bike person at all, but I'm very capable of doing it and have no excuse not to be doing it because I need to stay active. So I'm getting down to work. I'm doing it, riding it. It's been all right so far. So I'll log some kilometers, be happy with it, and I'll do some reading tonight. And then, yeah, then I'll make a video. So my night's very full. Thursday nights I don't do a meeting. So I could always grab one if I wanted to, but I don't generally. So I've got that little bit of extra free time for that. So there's no excuse. Got to always be working on something, whether it's physical, mental, or spiritual. Always trying to level up, always trying to grow. All right, we're about 12 minutes in. Feeling good. Heart rate's going. Starting to get a little sweat going on the legs. There's the kind of setup we're working with. There's a old skate deck, saddle Swiss Ian gave me. You know, you gotta have the training room set up proper. I don't know if you noticed, but earlier, got a shred stick, as well as some secret things in that blanket rolled up down there. That's gonna be shown a little bit later. Not this episode, but some cool things to come. So yeah, I gotta get back. So that's a wrap on today. It was a good, busy, full day. We got our physical activity going on, lots of good work done. I finished another book, starting a new one now. So yeah, I'm really hyped on how everything went today. And thanks so much for watching. One thing I do at the end of the day to kind of wrap everything up is I definitely pray every night before I go to bed. An important part of that is just to kind of have a connection and allow my mind to kind of go to rest. One big part of my prayer aspect though is a gratitude list. So whether you're spiritual, religious, whatever it may be, whatever works for you, I think it's important just to have this gratitude list before we go to bed, because it puts me at ease and allows me to go to sleep feeling positive and feeling good about where life is for me right now. Even if it's been a difficult day, the name of this channel is, there's no bad days. There's always something to be grateful for, whether it's as simple as, that the sun rose today, or I've got a pulse, or I'm still alive, or, I had some food or shelter. It could be anything, but I find when I start to make that gratitude list, I do it mentally or I say it aloud.
I can go on and I'll often just fall asleep making that list. So that's the one thing I do before I go to bed. You know, that's an important part of it. And I recommend trying it. It makes a big difference in my life. So I start off my day with gratitude. I end my day with gratitude. You know, that's all I can really ask for. So thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the video. Please give me any feedback you've got. Like and subscribe. And like I said, thank you so much. This is No Bad Days. I'm Ryan, and have a wonderful night.